Good afternoon. Let's go ahead and stand. If you want, if you prefer, you can stay seated for the workout and just do the moves in the chair. If you stay seated, try to sit forward in your chair a little bit and sit up straight. Use your core muscles to help support you and sit up straight. Try to keep your arms off the chair arms. Otherwise, make sure you have a chair nearby for balance, and let's start marching it out. Stand up nice and straight, and breathe. Now remember, do what you can. Always find something that works for you in the movement, and you can always take it slower if you need to. And let's get those arms moving as well. Pick your feet up off the ground. Really focus on lifting those legs. And breathe. And we're going to go ahead and tap the opposite knee. Remember to breathe, pick your feet up, and you're reaching out, reaching for that opposite knee. Good. Last one, march it out. March it wide. March it in. March it wide. March it in. Try to keep your eyes forward. March it wide. March it in. One more time. March it wide. Good. And we're going to go ahead and bring our heels towards our bum, like you're trying to kick yourself. And we're going to open our arms. Crisscross those arms. Try to alternate right over left, left over right. Right over left, left over right. And breathe. Good job. Last one. Good. Keep your legs wide and reach overhead. Breathe. Reach. Now, reach for the corners. Good. Last one. March it in. All right. So we're going to lift a leg, circle our arms down. Lift the other leg, circle the other direction. Lift, circle. Lift. Good. Lift. Lift. Now, if you need to hold on, focus on really lifting those knees up. Let's do one more on each. Good. March it out. Jumping jacks. Tap. Your arms can go out in front as well. And you can lift your leg if you want. And breathe. The arms can go overhead or in front. Good, and march it out. March your legs a little wide. Reach for the floor. And up. For the floor. Up. Now, if you can't reach, if you need to hold onto the chair, just do a squat and then reach up. Reach up. Hips go back. Knees over your laces. 2 more. 1, 2. Ready? Kick. 1, 2. Kick. 1, 2. So it's a kick, 2 punches. Kick. 1, 2. Kick. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Last one. March it out. All right. Again, this one's going to challenge your balance a little bit. All right, so here we go. We're going to go up, take that knee out. Well, so it's basically circling your knee, so making a circle, cleaning out that hip. Let's do the other arm, so you can hold on with one hand. So make a big circle. Big circle. Good, we're going to do one more. And last one. Let's go march it out. March it out. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's pat it down. Nice cardio. Good warm up. Stand up straight. Let's take a deep breath in. And out. And again, deep breath in. And out. Good. All right. So we'll do a few little stretches and then we're going to sit down and I have 4 exercises for you, okay? So let's just roll those shoulders back. Remember, you don't want to do it with the elbows. You want to take your shoulders up, back, and down. Good. And let's take those hands around the wrists and the other direction. Good. Spread your fingers. Make a fist. Flick it out. Make a fist. Flick it out. Make a fist. Flick it out. One more time. And flick it out. And shake it. Good. And let's take that left leg out in front. Point and flex. And circle. Make a big circle with your big toe. And circle the other direction. So making a circle with your big toe. Good. Switch, point, and flex. And make a circle with your big toe. And the other direction. And just kind of shake it out. And let's go around. Let's go to our chair. And we're going to sit down slowly. And we're going to start with our ball. here. All right. So we're going to start with some core. That's our midsection. We're going to put the ball between our knees and just lightly squeeze the ball. Now, sit forward in your chair a little bit. Now, you may need to hold on to the chair arms, or you can hold on to the seat or the legs of the chair, but we don't want to let our back arch, okay? We're going to lean back just a little bit, pull your belly button in, and we're going to lift our knees up. So abs, your belly should feel really tight, and then down. So squeeze that ball and lift, down, lift, down, lift, down. Breathe, lift, down, lift, down, lift, lift, down, lift, lift. We have 3 more. Lift, 1, lift, 2, lift, 3. Good. All right. So come a little bit, if you're not very forward in your chair, come to the edge of your seat. Let's take that right leg out in front and flex your foot. So you're pulling your toes towards you, toes to the nose, toes pointing to the ceiling, ball on top of the thigh. We're going to focus on our hinging. So I want you to imagine trying to make yourself long through the spine. So we're going to hinge forward, let the ball just roll down, and try to extend your spine. So think of being nice and straight, reaching for the toes. Now, pull yourself up. When you hinge forward, pull your belly button in. And come on up. Good. And hinge forward and up. Good. Don't let your back arch. We're going to switch it up here in two more moves. 1. Just let your arm roll over the ball. Good. Now we're going to add a reach with our other arm. Abs tight. Pull that belly button in. And hinge forward. Come forward as far as you can. Everybody's different. You're going to feel a stretch in the hamstring. And breathe. And we're going to do 1 more. Abs tight. Pull your belly button in towards your spine and pull up from your belly. Good. We're going to do the same thing with the other leg. Fix this. All right. So left leg out. Pull your toes to the ceiling. Ball at the top of your thigh. Hand on the ball. Sit up straight and come forward and up. Good. Come forward and up. Come forward. Come forward. Come forward. We're going to do 1 more, then we're going to add the reach with the arm. Keep your spine long. Don't arch your back. Good. Here we go. Come forward. Reach overhead. Good. And reach. And reach. Reach. 2 more. Here we go. Pull your belly button in. Pull up from your belly. And last one. Good job. Woo. All right. We're going to get our band now. You can put this away. And let's get our band. So staying on the edge of your seat. So sit on the edge of your seat. And let's put our legs out, and the band is under our feet. You're going to grab the ends of the band. Okay? And we're going to do some rows. We're going to sit up straight, and we're going to pull our elbows back. All right? Squeezing those back muscles, and then let your arms out. Now I want you to grab that band, walk your hands down the band, make it a little harder. Ready? Pull. And come back. Control. Now, if you need another band, I'll be getting some more bands in, so please see me or Carson. And pull. And pull. Good. And 5 more. Make sure you're squeezing those back muscles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, now keep the band here. And if this is too hard with your legs out, because this takes up a lot of band, you can bend your legs as well, okay? We're going to do some bicep curls. So turn your palms up to the ceiling, keep your arms by your side, curl your hands towards your shoulders. Notice I'm not lifting my arms, my elbows stay right next to my body. And up. And up. And up. Also, if this is really hard, you can just have one foot on the band. That'll give you a little bit more band to work with. And we have 5 left. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. All right. We're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna do some standing exercises, some stuff with our legs. So go ahead and put the band underneath you. You can put it underneath your legs, or you can stand up and sit on the band. Just make sure you're in the middle of the band so you have equal band on either side. Okay? We're going to do some overhead. We're going to do some presses, all right? So we're going to alternate. So sit up straight, hands right at your shoulders, facing out. Start with your right arm, press it up. Now go where you can. Modify the movement if you need to. So think about putting something up on a shelf, or having to put a pullover shirt on, or a t-shirt, or a sweatshirt. You got to get your arms up. And up. And up. And up. Here we go. We got 6 more. 6. 5. 4. So your arms should be about just where your ears are. 3. You're not going straight up overhead. You're going a little bit on a diagonal. 2. 1. Good job. All right. Okay. Are we ready? So take a deep breath in. If you have water, always feel free to get a sip of water anytime you need it. Make sure you bring it with you or have it with you if you're in your home. So always have some water nearby. Okay. So sitting on the edge of our seat, let's get our ball if you want. And we're going to put the ball between the legs. Tuck our feet back towards us. If you need to use the chair for assistance, help in standing, you can give yourself a little push when you stand, okay? Do what you can. Ready? We're going to come up and down. And up and down. Good. And up and up. Good. And up. Up. We have 4 more. So again, do what you can. If you can only do every other one, that's okay. And 3. And 2. 1 more. And 1. Good. Let's stay up. And let's hold on to the ball. We're going to use the ball for our very first one. So you can get next to your chair. And let's put the ball on top of now if you are going to need the chair the whole time, you can just stay behind the chair. And that way you can just turn sideways. You don't have to walk around the chair. Just a little easier, a little faster. So ball on top of your left thigh. And we're going to stand up nice and straight. And you're going to push down on the ball and keep pushing on the ball as you lift your leg up. So you should feel that resistance. Now resist the push on the way down. Try not to touch your foot down. Lift. And lift. And lift. Lift. Stand up straight. So just because you're on one leg, don't sink into your body. Keep pulling up. Think of pulling up from the arches in your feet. So stand up straight. You got a string right here, and it's pulling you to the ceiling. 2 more. And 1. Last one. Good. All right. So let's do the other side. I'm coming out here so you can all see me. All right, ball on top of that right thigh. We're going to push down on that ball. Remember, you want to keep that pressure there. And we're going to lift and lower. Try not to touch this foot down. Lift. 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 3 more. Come on, we got this. 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. All right. Deep breath in and out. Make sure you don't lift your shoulders. Okay. Okay. We're going to do some leg lifts back. But we're going to use our glutes, okay? So your leg is, you're going to stand up straight. And we're going, actually it's a little bit easier, I think, if you have your hands on the back of your chair, step a little bit away, hinge a little bit at the hips. Notice I'm not just bending. I'm hinging forward. I'm going to step back, take my right leg behind me. Now, keeping my leg straight, I'm going to lift my leg using my glute. So I'm just going to lift. You see, it's not a very high movement. And my body is staying still. So I'm not, arching my back to get the leg up. I'm not throwing my leg up in the air. I'm just lifting it. But I want that lift coming from your tush, from your glute. Okay? From your right buttock. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Now, keep your leg up and out. Bring your heel towards your bum. Don't let that leg down. Now we're working the hamstring. You're bringing your heel towards your bum. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Stepping in a little bit. Just kind of shake it out. That left leg got a little tired having to support your body weight. All right, so now we're going to do the other side. Okay, so hands on the back of the chair. You're always up. Your shoulders are always down. You just take a few steps back. Hinge forward at your hips. Belly button pulled in. Take your left leg back. Keep your leg straight. Lift. Again, your lift is coming from your glute, from that left buttock. So that butt cheek should feel really tight. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep your leg up. Flex your foot. Bring the heel to the bum. Foot does not touch down. Stay up through your shoulders. Don't sink into your shoulders. Stay up. Good. Bring your heel towards your bum, like you're trying to kick yourself. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. All right. Shake it out a little bit. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. If you're seated, I should have given you the option. I'm sorry. It's so hard when there's nobody here in front of me to prompt me. Okay, so we're going to work the sides of our hips. If standing, I will give a seated version on this. Standing, we're going to stand on the band at the end. We're going to hold the band with our right hand. We're going to push that right leg out. If you're seated, you're going to take the band over, crisscross underneath, hold it here, and you're going to move your knee and your foot together. So you can see that I'm moving my whole leg out. I'm not just tapping like this. That's not doing anything. You got to move the whole leg, okay? So that's your seated version. All right. So stand on your band and grab that band. No slack here. We're going to push that right leg out to the side. And push. 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 Keep your toes forward. 4 more. Shift your weight to the left. Try to control your leg on the way down. Don't let it just plop down. 2. Hold it up. Push it back. Squeezing your glute again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yay. All right. Here we go. Last exercise. So if you were seated, I want you to just keep it open and you can just do little pulses. Sorry about that. All right. So other side, so same thing. And then we're going to stretch, okay? So grab the band, stand up straight. And here we go. Push it out. 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 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Hold it. Now, if you're seated, just keep your leg out and you're going to pulse. Ready? Push it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze your glute. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Oh. So let's, sorry about that. Whew. Allergies. Let's go ahead and do a little stretching standing, and then we'll finish it in the chair. So while we're up, if you need to hold on, get behind your chair so that you're holding onto your chair with your right hand, and take a step back with your left leg. Now, if you're seated, you're going to turn to the side and drop your right leg like this and sit up nice and straight. Okay? So, push your right hip forward. Make sure you have a little bend in that right knee. I said left hip, right? Your right knee should be over the laces, pointing forward, and you're pushing your hip forward. You should feel a nice stretch right in the front of the hip. It's important that you keep your body upright. If you don't really feel it, either push forward a little bit more, or you can hinge back a little bit. Hinging, not bending your back, hinging at the hips, and then push forward. And now you should really feel a stretch in the front of your hips and in the top of your thigh. Okay? Good. Take your left arm up to the ceiling so it's the same. It's the arm that's on the same side as your back leg. And we're going to keep pushing forward and bend to the right. Just bending towards the right. So feeling a nice little stretch in the front, maybe in the side, and I definitely feel it around a little bit to my lower back on the left side. So that's where I'm feeling it. But try to think about, where are you feeling it? Everybody's different. And relax. Good. Woo. Now if you're seated, turn the other direction and drop your right knee. If you're behind your chair, you're going to have the chair, the back of the chair in your left hand. And we're going to take a big step back with our right leg this time. Big step. Stay up straight. Push your hip forward. So you have to get a little bend in this left knee. And that knee should be over the laces. And we're breathing. Good. Now we're going to take that right arm up to the ceiling, same side as my back leg. And I'm going to still push forward, and I'm going to lean or reach overhead towards the left. But keep pushing forward. So I don't feel it as much in my lower back here, maybe a little bit. But again, try to think about, where are you feeling this? This is telling, your body is telling you where you have some tightness when you feel it. So it's always good to get in touch with your body, thinking about where are you feeling the exercises or the stretches. And relax. Good. We're going to come around to the front of the chair. We're going to sit down and finish all our stretching in the chair. And we sit down slowly here. We don't flop. So let's sit on the edge of our seat and get our strap. And we're going to take that left leg out in front with our strap underneath the ball of the foot, underneath the toes. And we're going to sit up straight and pull our toes towards us. So we're stretching out the calf muscles. That's the back of that, or the bottom or the lower part of the leg in the back. So pull your toes towards you, sit up straight. Try not to use the chair arms. Try to keep your arms tucked in and sitting up straight. Good. Now take a deep breath in And exhale, come forward, hinge at your hips and reach with your left hand for the toes. Reach. Keep pulling your toes towards you. You should feel that stretch go all the way up the back of the leg. Good, and come on up, kind of shake it out a little bit, release that tension, and take it out, pull your toes towards you, sitting up straight, arms tucked in, and let's take a deep breath in, and exhale, and reach for the out, anywhere that you can reach. If you can reach the side of your knee, the side of your shin, that's what I want you to do, reaching across the body. And keep pulling your toes towards you. I know it's hard. And if you want, you can try looking over your shoulder. And relax. Good. All right, let's switch legs. Sit up straight, pull your toes towards you, and just feel the stretch here in the calf muscle. Again, that's the back of the lower leg, it's behind your shin, so everything back here. These muscles need to stay nice and flexible so that it's easier for you to walk. We want to be able to walk heel to toe, and our foot can't do a nice walking mechanic. We don't want to walk with that stiff foot like you see a lot of people do. Some people have to because it's, if they've had injuries, but we want to keep the ankle and the lower leg nice and loose so that we can get that proper gait mechanics. So sit up nice and straight, deep breath in, exhale, hinge forward and reach with your right hand. Reaching. You don't have to touch, just reaching is going to give you a deeper stretch. Good, and come on up, just shake it out a little bit. Good, take your leg back out. Remember, you want to pull those toes towards you. Don't let up on this, keep those toes coming. And we're going to take a deep breath in and exhale and reach with that left hand. Again, you want to reach to the outside. All right, so anywhere you can reach. And if you want, you can look over your shoulder. Again, think about where are you feeling the stretch. Good, and come on up. Nice. Let's take this off our foot. And, sorry, it's not the company, don't worry. Let's take our hand out, our arm out. Try to get your arm straight. If you think it's straight, can you reach a little bit more? Kind of like you're trying to reach for something. You're reaching for something. Spread your fingers. You should feel a nice little stretch down your arm. If you want, you don't have to, you can gently press the fingers back, trying to get your arm straight. And then you're going to show me your palm. And again, you're going to see my arm is really straight. So you want to try to get your arm straight as possible. If you think it's straight here, if you're like this, go further, reach. Point your fingers to the ceiling, like you're stopping something with your hand. You're holding it back. Again, if you want, you can gently press, and then you can point your fingers down. Again, keeping your arms straight. This just gets you that nice stretch in the back of the hand and the arm. Good. Take that arm across. Keep your shoulder down. Stretching is so important. It allows your body to move better. better range of motion. And reach around like you're trying to touch that space between the shoulder blades. Good. Now, take your arm out to the side, drop your shoulder, palm is up to the ceiling, and reach that arm out. Try to get it straight. And we're going to take, if you want to use your hand, you can, or you can just drop your ear, your left ear towards the shoulder. And it's really important to keep your left shoulder down. So you should feel a stretch down the right side of the neck, down the shoulder. Good, and relax. Whew. All right, let's do the same with the left arm. So take that arm out, nice and straight, palm is up, fingers spread. If you want, you don't have to gently press your fingers back, but try to get your arms straight. So if you're like this, you're not going to feel that stretch in the arm. I'd rather you just keep your arm out like this and straighten the arm, allowing your arm muscles to straighten out, especially if you sit a lot and you read or you knit or you sew or you're on the computer. Your arms, the muscles are getting shortened and stiff. Now, show me your palm and try to hold something back. Fingers pointing to the ceiling. If you want, you can gently press them back. Good, point them down. If you want, you can gently pull your fingers or just point them to the floor. And breathe. Woo. Good, take that arm across. Keep your shoulder down and reach. Good, take it out, palm up, reach, reaching. And if you want, you can use your hand of your right hand, gently bring your ear to the shoulder, make sure your right shoulder, don't hike your shoulder up, drop it down. And reach. The more you reach with this left arm, the more stretch you're going to have. And relax, shake it out. Open up those legs, sitting on the edge of your seat. Let's cross our arms. And deep breath in. Exhale, let's come forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale up. Exhale down. Pull your belly button into your spine. And keep your belly pulled in. Pull up from your belly. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Bring those legs in. Sit up straight. Tuck your arms in. Shoulders down. Deep breath in. And out. And again, deep breath in. And out. Last one. Deep breath in. Shoulders stay down. And exhale. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great afternoon.